And Mike has been saying that he's been talking to you and Julius a lot about if he gets the ball early in transition, he promises you'll get it back. Like, how do you see sort of everything coming together to spur a little bit more transition opportunities for you guys with maybe Mike kind of playing quarterback?
Yeah. We just talked about if Rudy gets the rebound, Mike should be the only one that come back to it. I think we did a bad job of last year, just everybody coming back to the ball, especially myself, because I love to go get the rock. So just running the floor and then just getting, opportunity, especially catching shoots. Like I've been working on that. Everybody know I'm pretty good at catching and shooting. So me sprinting the floor, Mike pushing the ball down, hitting Rudy, and then come setting the pin down, I can play out of the corner. So just stuff like that, different actions, it should help me a lot.
Is that just instinctual for you to go get the ball?
It's just like second nature to me, just go to the rock. But I've been working on, like, Finchy been talking to me, Pablo been talking to me, just sprinting the floor. And it's going to get me in better shape, so it should be fun.
Yeah, Mike was also talking about, how the team, in terms of rededicating itself to the defensive end, that involves you taking maybe some of these higher leverage matchups. How do you kind of view your role defensively, maybe improving on that end of the floor, and how that fits into the overall team dynamic for this year?
It's just I think the head of the snake sometimes. You just got to take those matchups just to show people, like, man, I can play defense too. We can't make Jaden guard the best player every night. Some nights he got to get, some nights he got to get the B player. Let me get the A player. So, and like I said, it's gonna get me in better shape, man. It's about trying to push myself so I can get in better shape around February, March. Heading into the playoffs. So, because most of these teams got two players that's like they got a A player and then they got a B player. So, like, most of the times I got to be able to guard somebody anyway, but. Yeah, sometimes it's going to be important for me to try to take those matchups.
That's going to be kind of my next question, was just the energy that's going to require, whether it's guarding top players, getting out in transition, all the offensive responsibilities you always have. Do you know, like, how much energy or how good of shape that's going to require you to be in?
Yeah, for sure. I think step one is getting more sleep. I think if I get more sleep, I'll be all right, because I worked my ass off this summer, so I'm not really worried about my shape. I should be if I'm not in good shape, then I didn't do what I'm supposed to do. So I think step one, Dehan sent me a little message last night about getting 9 or 10 hours of sleep. I said, I'm not there yet. I said, we'll start with 7 to 8. I've been pretty good. Like this summer, I've been trying to get 7 to 8. So this season, I'm gonna be trying to get 7 to 8 hours every night. So I'm gonna try to get better and better. I think that's the main thing. It said the number one way to recover is to rest. So my sleep.
What were you getting before?
None of your business.
But we've seen. Kobe, MJ, LeBron, Kawhi, like, these are all guys who won, like, in top 3 MVP and winning Defensive Player of the Year. Like, it's doable. Do you take anything from those guys of, like, how they managed to do it?
I don't really think I'm going to be able to win Defensive Player of the Year. I got 2 of the best defenders on my team, so it's going to be hard for me to win Defensive Player of the Year. I don't want to take away from those guys, but as long as my impact is there every night, I should be okay. As long as I make an all-defensive team, that means something. But Defensive Player of the Year probably be hard for me, but MVP and championship, that's the goal.
We talked about all defense in the past as a goal, and it always kind of felt a little bit tongue-in-cheek.
Yeah.
Like, is it more serious now?
More serious now, for sure, yeah, because we're trying to get back to the number one defense in the league, and I know it starts with me, especially my pressure on the ball. Like, I can't guard one game and not guard the next game because we playing, somebody who's not up to par. I got to be ready every night, and I'm going to take pride in that. And I told my teammates to hold me accountable, coaches included.
Yeah, Rudy said the first day of practice the other day was like the most dialed in he felt the group was for like the first day of training camp. There's been a lot of stuff that's happened like right before training camp for this team in the past, not just last year, but a couple of years. How did you, from like a vibe standpoint, what does this feel like compared to other years?
I think it started with the dinner we had the night before training camp. But yeah, it looked like everybody, been working. Everybody been pushing themselves to the limit, and it's showing right now, man. Everybody's sharing the ball. It's making it feel like nobody's worried about the individual play right now. So, and I think that's what we need. We need camaraderie right now, and it's starting early.
When you said it's good to show people that you can guard that A player, whatever, you mean show your own team or show
the world?
Else?
Yeah, show the world. My team know it. I just got to show the world, and I got to do it every night.
Transition, it seems like even when times are there, sometimes you're kind of hesitant
Yeah.
in the past. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, 2-on-2, 3-on-3 kind of things. Like,
Yeah.
do you make it a point to be more aggressive
Oh,
and
yeah.
try to take advantage of those spots?
Oh, yeah,
this
for
year?
sure. Anytime one person in front of me, I'm going. Yeah, I'm going. Finchie told me to just go, put my head down and go. And I've been working on my ball handling a little bit this summer, so it should be a little more easier for me to try to get by a guy.
That adds confidence, right, too, like going in numbers and whatnot
For
when you know you
sure.
can get kind of where you want to go.
Yeah, for sure. Being able to handle the ball, man, I think that's that was a big time. Like, it was a key for me this summer to get better with my ball handling because it was a little bit loose on my hip, so trying to get better at that.
Is that where it seemed like in the past defenses could kind of dictate what you did?
Yeah.
This is the way to maybe get to where you want to go no matter what they're doing?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, that's the goal, man. No matter what they're doing, I'm trying to get to a spot, raise over the defender or get downhill and create a play for Rudy or Jaden in the corner and find my teammates.
Another aspect of being in shape is you have the idea of physicality, and I know Finchie was talking about hit-first mentality when you finish at the rim that you hadn't been doing previously. Is that an emphasis?
Yeah, for sure. Been in the weight room with Javar, man. We've been working on everything. So, hopefully I'll be ready.
And at this point in your career, we see you in the playoffs when a team, how they decide to defend you, we see you kind of processing it and you change as the series goes on. Where you're at now with all the coverages you've seen, how much knowledge do you think you've built up about the game and how much quicker are you able to recognize what teams are doing to you, or is it still a learning process for you?
I mean, everything is, you can learn something new every day. So it's still a learning process. But I think me being able to pick it up is a lot easier for me. Like the first 3 minutes of the game, once I see something, I'm like, oh, they doing this. I know how we're going to pick them apart. And that comes with watching film, just breaking the defense down. And majority of the time, it's going to be a double team or a high wall. And I done seen that since my second year, so I should be ready for that, all that.
Does the fact that transition can eliminate the double team?
Yeah, me getting out of transition should be to eliminate all type of those things. Yeah, for sure. That's Finchie's point right there.
when you can beat people with the dribble and not always just your burst, does that make finishing easier? Because so many times it's like you have to get there by going fast.
Exactly. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, like I'm learning everything and got to be at 100 miles per hour. So, like I said, the ball handling aspect definitely helped, slow the game down.
And when you see the aggression that TJ plays with, like, does that give you?
Yeah, it give me energy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just telling TJ, like, everybody know you left-handed, so everybody know you're gonna go hard left-handed. So the move that I do when I pound and pick it up, it don't matter where you at. When you pick it up, you still got live reads to make. You ain't gotta always go to finish. You can pick it up to a 1-2 and kick it out to a oop to Rudy, and then you got me catching and shooting. And I told him I ain't gonna miss it. So,
Jaden Clark said you play ones a lot.
Yeah.
How do those go?
It's 50-50.
pretty good.
He a tough defender, man. I'm not gonna lie. So right now, I like it at 50-50 right now because I don't want nothing easy. So Jaden Clark, he definitely get me ready for the year.
And last one, guys. You look.
They got 2 more, 1-1.
Look like leaned out. What does that feel like on the floor?
Feel great, man. I feel like I'm a little bit quicker. I feel like I can jump a little bit higher, lighter on my feet. And I got an 8-pack now, so I'm feeling pretty good.
I was just going to ask, what have you thought of the rookies so far? I mean, I remember in Summer League, Rocco's out there blocking TJ.
Oh, man. Yeah. Rocco, Yon, those are the only 2 rookies, I think. I mean, we got a couple other rookies, but those guys, man, they're incredible right now. Rocco blocked my shot during the drill today. I'm like, how? But, like, it don't even make sense. Yon don't stop playing hard. He just don't get tired. So stuff like that. He's just got a non-stop motor. I think that's gonna push him to the next level, and they workers too. So that's what I like about him, and they listen.